May 21st, 1991, a hot summer night in Sriperumber, Tamil Nadu, Rajiv Gandhi, India's youngest prime minister, was walking into a rally. People were cheering, music was playing, garlands were being offered. Among the crowd, a young woman in a green salwar kameez, smiling, her name Danu, but her smile hid death. She bent down to touch Rajiv Gandhi's feet, and in that exact second, a flash of light, a blast. A sound so loud it ripped through 14 lives, including Rajiv's. When the smoke cleared, his body was beyond recognition. But who was she and why did she do it? Why would anyone want to kill Rajiv Gandhi? This is where the mystery begins. Danu wasn't just a random attacker. She was a suicide bomber, trained by one of the world's most feared rebel groups, the LTTE, the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, led by Vellupillai Prabhakaran. They were fighting for a separate Tamil state in Sri Lanka. Rajiv Gandhi had sent Indian peacekeeping forces to stop them, but that mission failed. In the process, hundreds of Tamils died. To the LTTE, Rajiv wasn't a peacekeeper. He was a traitor. They blamed him for the deaths of their people. They wanted revenge. So, they planned it. They sent Danu as a human bomb. And in one act of terror, they changed the course of Indian history. But the real questions began after the blast. Who else was involved? Who helped her get so close? The Indian government launched Operation One-Eye Deer, the first breakthrough, a roll of camera film found at the site. It had pictures taken just seconds before the blast. And in those final frames, Danu was caught standing next to Rajiv. That single clue unraveled the whole network. A massive investigation began. CBI confirmed the LTTE's involvement. They pieced together the logistics, training, travel, delivery. But was that the whole truth, or just the official version? Because something didn't add up. Why were Rajiv Gandhi's security protocols relaxed that night? Why wasn't the bomb detected? Why did his Z+ security, the highest in India, suddenly get downgraded? The Jain Commission was set up to investigate, but what it uncovered only made things murkier. There were whispers that some Indian political figures knew of the threat. Some foreign agencies may have had knowledge. And then came the conspiracy theories. Was it just the LTTE, or was someone else pulling the strings? Someone who benefited from Rajiv Gandhi's death. In 1998, 26 people were convicted. 4 of them sentenced to death, including Murugan, Santhan, Puravalan, and Nalini. Nalini was pregnant at the time. Her sentence was commuted. Years passed, public opinion shifted. Some started questioning the fairness of the investigation. Puravalan said he was just a small link, not part of the core plan. After 30 years in jail, the Supreme Court released them in 2022, a decision that divided the country. Some called it justice. Others called it betrayal. But here's the thing. Rajiv Gandhi's death wasn't just a political killing, it was a message. That message still echoes through Indian politics today. His murder changed election strategies. It changed India's foreign policy. It changed how leaders are protected forever. But the question remains, who really killed Rajiv Gandhi? Not just who pressed the button, but who gave the order? Was it only Prabhakaran, or was the rabbit hole deeper? India still doesn't have all the answers. And maybe it never will. What do you believe? Is this just a revenge killing, or something much darker? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. The case is over, but the scars remain. For India, for Sri Lanka, for the families who lost their loved ones that night. Rajiv Gandhi may be gone, but his legacy lives on. His brother, his son, his ideas, his dreams for India. But in the end, it's hard not to wonder what if. What if Danu had missed that fateful rally? What if her bomb didn't explode? What if that train never derailed? What if history had taken a different turn? Maybe India wouldn't be facing so many challenges today. Maybe the neighborhood would be safer. Maybe the subcontinent would be more united. Maybe peace would have prevailed. But these are just dreams. Dreams of a country that could have been, instead. We're stuck with the consequences. We're dealing with the fallout of a blast that killed a leader, shattered a family, and changed a nation. This is our series. We bring you the finest investigative stories that have shaped our nation. Stories that need to be told, that must be told, that have to be told. And this is our platform. If If you want to watch more such deep dive, thought-provoking content, don't forget to subscribe.